like the little. We said the word therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah. In the whip on the way here.
It's therapy.
Any female that needs therapy, you're more than welcome to shout me.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Come on.
Any therapy session.
Yeah, do a muscle up for you, fam. You know.
You need to uncrack your psychology.
If you can't do a muscle up, don't chat to him. Don't go on his DMs.
Nah, don't run me up. Don't run up on me.
He doesn't want to be with no plan B.
Innit? Come on.
He doesn't need more. So yeah, should we do something that's like educational? Because I'm not feeling that stuff.
I'm not feeling, bro.
We've been doing that too much, I think. I feel like you guys have just been watching us try and be preachers, innit? But this ain't no app and preach. You know? We haven't lived enough yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, man.
More life.
But yeah, what are you man saying, man?
What am I saying? What's Yash saying, man?
Yash? You're the guest.
Hear me out though.
I'm listening. No, let's listen.
Yeah, listen.
Went to the bookies today.
Bookies.
The bookies.
Bookies today.
Bookies.
I thought, you know what? Let's dash a little 10 sheet there.
10 sheet, yeah.
Counter, show my ID.
Age
Age verification done. Number 3, £10 upload right now. I'll go in. The first thing I see is bear man next to me just inserting 10 sheet.
Yeah.
That's not how you play the game.
Yeah, bro. You gotta do.
I was like, you gotta do the math first.
Because that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, these men just move like 13-year-old guys, just nutting off, bro. I'm telling you.
So I'm like,
10 sheets.
I got strategies.
Yeah.
20 people there. Let's turn up.
It's always 20 people left with this guy as well.
Literally. Steady, gradual, what do you call it? Profits, banking in. Knew the math was all with the numbers, the colours and all sorts. But what I'm seeing people next to me are just like, how should I say it? Greedy, yeah, they're greedy. The greed kicks in.
They're trying to get lucky.
Yeah. £10 to £30. Oh shit, let's go more, you know? Top it up. The next thing you see, cash gone. All I'm seeing is my guy inserting 10 sheet. Me, I haven't inserted no more than 10 sheet. But I banked out after I made enough profit, you know, and that's it.
That's the thing, man. Like that's a lesson in itself, isn't it? A lot of people like to just everyone wants to have try and find shortcuts.
Yeah.
And just try and rush things, innit? When it comes to the process and that, but no one wants to do the gradual building.
It's crazy how I think most of them were like twice as our age. You get it? It's like, all right, fine, fair enough. Their day's done.
But who's more desperate?
They are more desperate.
Yeah.
Why
are they more desperate? They have less years.
Not even that.
More responsibilities.
More responsibilities. Yeah. This is their outlet. This is my ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Me, went in, had my fun, did the math. Banked in profits there and there. Minor losses, major wins, banked in. Took out my ticket, went there. Guess what? I'm done. Yeah. Well, I deposited 10 and then I made about 50 or so. You can't complain because I had fun. Yeah. These man were just chipping in 10 out. So they basically was getting sucked left, right, center. Me, I'm not getting sucked. I'm enjoying the game. You know, with logical senses as well. At the same time, not just being stupid. Where oh shit, I've just lost this. You know, this little spin. Let me crack on with another hefty. I'm out. Nah. Go rinse and repeat.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you have a little bit of this like pain in your fucking chest like, when you lose something, innit?
I don't even go to bookies, but today I thought, you know what? I went to get some chicken strips, real chicken strips. Yeah. Had them. I was like, oh, bookies open. Let me go have a look. You know, I've got 10 sheet. Why not? Just there and there. Just have some fun. Yeah. And then
go into betfred, bro.
Every time I go to bookies, I never fuck around. I never insert more than how much I've never fuck around. Listen, I don't go.
When I gamble, I don't fuck about, mate.
Don't go for round 2.
I don't deal in if buts and maybes. I deal in absolutes, my friend.
Oh, you're stuck in there, mate.
No one saw that miss.
He missed, man.
Why did I announce it?
But yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, but don't gamble though.
No,
listen. So Yash just told you a nice story about how he gambled a little bit, had a really good time, you know, made some profit, but don't gamble.
But I use my nah, hear me out though. I use my forex mentality. I know. Do you get it? That's why I'm.
Yeah, we said it in his other episode, didn't it? Go back to that.
That's why I was able to.
This will probably be out before the episode, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You can put it out as a Kenny Talks, isn't it, or something? Or just
yeah, because that's a proper episode, isn't it? I guess.
This is one of those ones. I quite like.
Yeah.
I wanted to quite about all in and just blew it.
Yeah, because it's all about risk management, isn't it?
Risk management.
It's like knowing when to go in, knowing when to go out.
It's not about how much you make, but how much you lose.
Exactly.
How much you lose.
It's about how you manage the losses, isn't it?
You know? Yeah, exactly.
And I read something that was pretty cool. It's like the difference between people who are great and people who are good is the people who can commit themselves on their off days. You know.
Oh, by the way, I'm sipping coconut water and pine pollen. Yeah? if anyone's curious, thinking why is he sipping back to back coconut water, pine pollen?
No, it's whiskey still. It's Jamie. It's Jameson. He's got that. You heard it in the bars, isn't it? He's talking about some whiskey in the bars.
But it was a good experience to see how grown men are just like greedy with paper that has no value in a sense if you think about it. Like, is there value behind that paper compared to your emotion? There's no value there.
Yeah.
The only value it has is exchange of goods and services, but it ain't gonna value compared to your emotions. But we still attach emotions with paper.
Yeah, but bro, we're hungry, bro.
You have to respect money and be indifferent to it. You can't like, do the opposite, you know?
Yeah, but you know, money, like, I love it like a fat kid loves cake. You get me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is, bro. So that's what we grow up with, innit? We grow up with just loving that shit because it's sexy. And like you said with the programs, yeah, the get rich quick, the how to quickly, the 6-pack shortcuts.
Doesn't work.
You guys probably seen
Doesn't work.
6-pack.
We've all tried it. 10
You know?
ways 10 ways to find like 10 streams of income. That doesn't work. You have to gradually build one stream of income times about 2 and then find avenues from there. You can't just look for like royalties, dividends and all of that crap.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. That doesn't work like that. It doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, we skip steps in basically.
Yeah, because we want to. We try to look for shortcuts, but I don't know, man. It's just not the way life really works.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, when you were a kid and you were going upstairs and like there were some kids, yeah, who were tall, so they went up 2 stairs at a time. It's just that's literally all it is, bro. Like, people just trying to take shortcuts in whichever way it is. Well, I don't want to do the fucking revision the whole year for a test. I want to do it in like 1 month. I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm cutting my time in half, bro. I don't want to do my shift properly and try and get promoted. I'm just going to go and take a fucking toilet break for an hour. And I'm going to time it so that the manager is going on his lunch break while I'm in the toilet. And then I'll go on my lunch break afterwards. So I actually get 2 hours worth of lunch break.
That's a finesse, you know.
That's a finesse. I'm not saying I did that, but American Golf love, innit? I learned a lot of lessons from it.
Wait, how long was your manager in the toilet for?
Huh?
How long was your manager?
No, I was in the toilet.
Oh, okay.
So I was in the toilet while he was having lunch, innit?
Okay,
so I timed it like that.
Alright, yeah, that makes sense, innit?
Yeah, but I made some sales, innit, to get him off my back. That's it. But that's another shortcut, you know? All of the smart kids in GCSEs, they didn't do a revision. And we boast about that.
It's always, yeah.
Do you deep that?
Yeah, it's always
do we not always boast about the fact that I didn't do any revision and I still got like, you know, 4 A's, 5 B's.
Right, they're the same ones that'll be like, when everyone's getting ready to go, they'll be like, what's that? Oh, I'm screwed, innit? Oh, I'm so screwed, innit? I'm gonna flop this test, innit? Yeah. Gonna flop it. They're the ones getting the A's in there.
Oh, yeah.
They might, you see the score, the grades, all A's and that, A's and like 1B and that.
It's like Incognito mode, isn't it?
Literally.
Incognito mode. Exactly.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is, isn't it? Old men are probably greedy because they've been in incognito, paper chasing, hustle mentality, chasing everything that's sexy mode.
They're looking for quick returns though.
But like they're looking for quick returns because they haven't lived up to the expectations they've given themselves, innit?
But they gotta understand that machine is not built for their purpose, which they don't understand. They wouldn't understand in the first place, you know. And that's the whole. This is where you get sucked in wherever you go.
You're sucked in.
You know, any infrastructure, any machine you play, you try to expect, oh shit, I might, you know, like triple, double my funds. It's not gonna happen.
Literally.
It's not, you know.
I've always tried to make that connection between how many underdog stories are in movies and media and all of this shit, innit?
Yeah.
And make that connection to how we bend over backwards sometimes for the system. You get me?
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
It's really corrupt anyways.
So why does everyone want to be an underdog as well? That's a bit weird to me. You know, like people have come from money, they try and dilute it and say they haven't, or like they used to do landscaping just like Jake Paul. You get me?
What do you think it is? Because it seems more credible.
Sexy.
Yeah, the idea of making something from nothing compared to being born into it.
Yeah.
Being born, so it's like, oh, it kind of, people just assume, oh, you know, you didn't really work for it, innit? You didn't really build anything, you just had it handed to you. And it always feels better to be like the underdog because because obviously the idea
that's
that
the implication of work, innit?
Yeah, and it's the implication that you done the put in the work, put in the hours, and it makes you seem a lot more like credible. People just like that more, innit?
Yeah, and I think some people who are underdogs and have come from nothing and have made it, they have no respect for someone who has been handed something on a plate, innit? But you know, in a way, those people who have been handed shit on a plate, they also have some drawbacks
to
their lifestyle as well, innit? But we don't give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's the thing. It's the thing. Money doesn't buy you happiness.
Yeah.
But we assume that people that are rich are living their best life. But it's not always the case, isn't it?
Yeah, because they lose other things, innit? With that pursuit of, I guess, the pursuit of happiness, innit? From Will Smith and that. You know?
Flipping Will Smith.
In that pursuit of happiness, it's tricky, you get me?
It's tricky. Money still contributes to happiness, though. I learned it still contributes.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, in ways, innit? And it can. And it can help. Obviously, money has benefits in it. You can.
It's freedom, innit?
Yeah, you're basically buying. It's basically freedom, innit? You don't need to.
You got your time back.
Yeah, you got your time back, innit? You don't need to be part of the
rat race.
Yeah, the rat race
sucks.
Innit?
Fucking
Literally.
sucks. If you're part of a rat race and you know that you shouldn't be here, but you still have to for a certain period of time, you know it sucks.
Literally.
Everyone's in that rush mentality.
Yeah.
Because I'm part of a rat race as well, but at the same time I'm part of the 24-hour work alcoholic. Like workaholic vibe as well, you know.
Yeah.
So it's good to know that I'm still doing my own shit at the same time, part of a rat race, which it's tough, man. You see, everyone's in a rush.
Literally.
So like we all kind of acknowledge that we all want to be someone who is working 24/7, because we know that will lead to the greatest outcome.
100%.
You know.
Because it has to, know.
But at the same time, we hear a lot of this, and obviously it's like white noise. It's like something that goes against what people should be doing, so that it throws them off. But like, is it a little bit toxic, that 24/7 mentality? Like, how do you feel about it?
It's draining sometimes.
Yeah, it can be draining. Like, I mean, I feel like,
because obviously, like, look, let's be like logical and simple. We know that we should take short breaks in between so that we can, like, you know, readjust, reset, like do some meditation, bubble bath, like I said.
Yeah, there's always that difference between working hard and working smart, innit?
Yeah,
always.
But like, how do you deal with the negatives of that hustle mentality?
Yeah.
So talk about that.
Like, because I was at it all the time.
Tell them the backstory, though. Innit?
I mean, yeah, just making beats and that for the page. You know, I'm constantly doing it. I was constantly like, oh, I need to be making something. I need to be doing something. I need to be constantly like productive in that. But the truth is, you're not always gonna have ideas in your head. There's gonna be times when you try and make up. There's many times I've tried to make a beat and it just hasn't been working. So I end up scrapping it. I end up like wasting time.
Brain fog.
Yeah, you just get brain fog in it because I've just been stuck at it. Like, I need to do this. I need this beat. Now I need to do this beat. Now I need to do this beat. But yeah, sometimes you just need to take a break from everything and just kind of reevaluate yourself and just kind of refresh your mind.
Yeah.
Step back. Minor step back for a major comeback sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when you're so zoomed into shit, when like the vision is so blurry, you almost lose a sense of yourself, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know why you did the thing in the first place. Like, I'm sure you guys have had arguments with like your exes or whatever, innit? Where it's just like you forgot what you were arguing about in the first place, you know? It's the same kind of thing when you're so zoomed into something. When you're like battling your heart out because you want them to admit that they're wrong for the first time, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So when you get that £1 coin to go, or like £2 to get the 2 for 2 from your parents when you were younger, innit? It's like that happiness comes back, innit, when you reset. You know, you feel like a little kid.
But being happy as a child hits differently.
It's different.
Isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Literally.
You ain't got no bills to pay.
Literally.
And the floor is not even like the lowest point that you're gonna hit when you're like a little kid. Granted, you have decent parents.
Yeah.
It's not that low. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like you have nothing to complain about. And then I think what we do is we just collect fucking a survey of all of the shit that's happened to us in our lives, innit?
Yeah.
And then we bubble it up. We meet different people, different pain points come out.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why it's so important who you give your energy to sometimes.
Sometimes it's not good to meet people.
It's not like sometimes when you're low energy and you're not gonna add value to the fucking engagement, just don't go.
Stay away.
Just stay home, bro.
Stay home, man.
Stay home and have your fucking pot noodle, bro, and bang it out. Bang out the work at the fucking desk. You know what I mean?
The other day, what did I say? I was like,
don't buy no shit on Amazon.
Are like mirrors, you know? You're looking for the other half in someone. I might be able to contribute value here, value there, value there.
Ooh,
sometimes you feel betrayed because you were not able to contribute the other half of yours because you're not fulfilled by yourself first of all. So yeah, they're like mirrors, you know. Literally. They're like mirrors. So sometimes stay away, just do your own shit, just do you until you're ready.
That's what I've seen.
It's like you can only meet people as far as you meet yourself. So go meet yourself, go meet your dark side, go meet your good side, and all sorts, and then be able to easily confront other people's dark side, their sorrows. and all sorts. That's the first thing people talk about, no?
The darkest shit comes out first.
Like what they've been through, what they're going through, day-to-day schedule, all of that crap. So,
but you get it in two ways, though. Because some girls, they'll be like, "This is what I've been through, so please understand this as we go forward, innit? In a nice way." You're like, "Okay, cool. You know, I respect you for being honest, nice." But there's another type of girl who will get defensive when you've like asked a question from obviously naivety because you don't know the person.
Yeah.
And then they while out telling you the story, you know, and you're there like, this is information that is not my fault. Like I have no doing in your trauma. So like, why you being aggressive, innit? Like, hold it. Hold it.
Hold it.
Because there's been times where I haven't held it and I've like, you know, put friendships at stake and shit. You know?
Some truth there.
You know? Just haven't held it, just fucking let it all out, you get me?
Yeah, no.
Also, when you try to cut people off, get a pair of scissors and use it carefully. Don't just cut them off for a day or two, you know? Nah, get a pair of scissors and use it correctly.
Yeah,
well, because even in fucking
new friends will come into your avenue. You have to replace people sometimes. Yeah. You know.
Because even in cutting people off, there's still a fucking trust the process bullshit that we have to consider, and we have to carry out.
She's gonna change. No. It's up to them. Stop hoping. Hope is a big sin sometimes.
Hope is a big sin, but you know what? Yeah, in toxicity, there's a lot of fun. Right? And I want to talk about this because I feel like we've all enjoyed some toxicity in our lives. And why is it fun?
It's just the drama.
Because you know it's fun, right? Like we all acknowledge. We all know what I'm talking
about. Drama is
exciting.
Sometimes
it's fun, yeah, to like just piss someone off for the whole day, knowing to see if they can bear with you or not. You know? If they can't bear with you, you're still going to crack up. If they bear with you, still crack up regardless. Thinking, you know, I've done my part for today, on to the next day.
Yeah, it's just like it's just kind of boredom, innit? It's just exciting. Like, it's why do people watch drama? Why do the most
Kardashians,
like drama and all that? Because it's like
keeping up with the Kardashians.
It's not the usual thing you're gonna see day to day and that. Why do you think fight videos everyone
why do you think people watch boxing? Why do you think people are getting into boxing?
Or watch people fighting on the street, you know, all those videos and that? Because it's not something you're gonna see every day. But yeah, I mean, it can be seen as exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's like, it's out of pocket, right? So like, obviously, we're not trying to chase toxicity out there, you know what I mean? We're not like, oh, we're not going to do that, you get me? But, like, we love the gossip, we love the bitching, we love something that's just not monotone, innit? You know? And I get, like, we try to check people, innit? I feel like we're trying to assert our dominance a little bit in these like situations. Obviously ourselves too much, and then we're left with like vulnerability in it. If you guys are watching, like if a guy's vulnerable, it's almost like how you feel when you've just had sex with a guy for the first time, innit? That vulnerability, you know what I mean? Because we don't like talking about feelings still. Right. I know, oh yeah, it's 2022, bro, come on, what are you doing? But like times have not changed that drastically yet. You get me? We still are gonna think like,
some things will always remain the same.
Yeah.
Some conversations will always remain the same.
innit?
Yeah, no matter much you try to move on, it's still gonna remain the same. In bed conversation, all of that crap, still gonna be there.
Exactly.
Questions will come up regardless.
Yeah, man. Why do people still hook up with their ex now?
They've
been broken up for 3 years, my friend. My friend, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You don't even live in South London. Why are you there?
Yeah.
Why are you there? You are taking 45-minute drive to see someone that has already broken you. And you go and get broken and broken again, you piece of glass. But yeah, I feel like there's too many cars that are pulled out the back.
The world wants to know how toxic your life is.
My life is like, you know what, yeah. Became a lover boy, innit? So like obviously
certified.
Yeah, no, I came from a little bit of like vulnerability,
yeah,
like exposing, you know, sides to myself. You know when you think that you're gonna get girls by doing poetry, and then you accidentally become a poet, yeah, who's like understand how to ignite a feeling in someone through your words, but then you get so carried away with it because you're zoomed in, yeah, you lose sight of yourself and you leave yourself exposed, and then you like all of a sudden find that one of your exes are like using your vulnerabilities to their advantage and at your detriment, and you're like, oh shit, this has gone on for too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just lose sight of it. But like, there was an element of me that was like, listen, I can make this toxic situation untoxified because I have an attachment. You get me? Yeah. I can do this.
Yeah.
This is a situation that was 3 years ago, innit? So, for all you people wondering, it didn't happen recently. So. But yeah, you know what I mean?
Bro, new skin grows, new brain cells grow, you forget about it, you move on, you know?
Exactly.
Live in the past.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying though, innit? Like, you just stay in that toxicity.
Learning phase.
You're like, I can fix you.
Bro, I was in a toxic relationship too.
J. Cole said, don't save her. So don't save her, bro.
Don't save her.
If she can't be saved at this moment, she's going to be saved in 10 years when she figures it out for herself, innit? You know what I mean? Or him, vice versa, you know? You guys can do the maths.
Actually, he's right. Don't save her. That's fine. Don't save him too.
Innit?
Don't save him, don't save her, man.
Nah, both ways.
Both of them.
If they can't save themselves, don't save them, bro. You don't want to be saved.
I want to be saved.
No role models, and I'm here right now.
No role model to speak
That's
of.
a banger of a year, man.
Searching through my memories, I couldn't find one.
But it's crazy how we get into these toxic relationships, no? It's actually, it's actually funny.
Yeah, it's
toxic friendships. Toxic habits.
And we continue with it.
It's because of the
toxic clothes buying habits.
Emotion behind it, innit? Like, you get caught up in the emotion behind it, and then it's like how it makes you feel, how you know, that's habits and that, you know.
Bugs me out sometimes.
Yeah, man. Because the thing is, like, how beautiful is like a afternoon nap, right? You could easily get caught up in a cycle of naps.
You're like an old man, you know.
Over and over again.
Old man.
Listen, yeah, you see my pillow, it's Egyptian cotton, my guy. Egyptian cotton, bro. The guys who made pyramids are making my cotton fucking
Man sitting there like
sheets.
an uncle, you know, talking about. Oh, I like my
Listen,
afternoon
back
nap.
in my day, I swear to God.
Yeah, that's me though. I take hella naps nowadays.
Boy, you stay the blood.
I take hella naps nowadays. Like an hour, 2 or 3 or 4.
Nah, for me it's like if I'm taking a nap, it's gonna be like 15 minutes, and then
Like a power nap.
Yeah, that's what I try and do, innit?
I used to do that on trains, you know.
I can't do it on trains, fam.
Yeah, man.
I'd end up probably missing the stop.
It's something you can easily get caught up in, isn't it? And it's like the feeling that that habit gives you is how easy it is to do it. And the easier it is to do something, the more likely your brain's gonna go on autopilot for that thing.
You know, it helps you improve your functionality, taking naps. Because taking a nap every day, an hour or 2, really helps you. Power naps though. Definitely power naps.
Yeah, but I feel like we like naps because we're working a lot of hours, innit?
Yeah.
In the day. So that's why we're moving like uncles, isn't it?
But
like,
play some
you know what I mean?
Play some binaural beats when you take a nap, because that's what I do.
Oh yeah, I need to
It helps me soothe into that peaceful, like,
literally
mental rest for a while.
You can make those kind of beats as well, innit?
That's what I was thinking about. Like meditations.
You should so badly,
like 430 HS or like 432 all sorts.
Literally.
There's competition out there, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but like you could even, we'll talk after this, innit?
That's common.
But like, yeah, so you know, like yoga companies and all of that, they need those kind of like tracks, innit?
Playlists, they need playlists.
You know?
Yeah.
And you can find local ones. Hey, you man, local yoga teachers, are you bandy? Then come to Cool Dusty, but he will give you the beat for your bandy.
Your voice, man.
I sound like King Julian, innit? From Madagascar.
You look like flipping King Julian, innit? I always said that, innit, when I first saw
King Julian.
I'm like, this guy reminds me of King Julian.
Bruv, and you know what's so funny? Like, literally, like, I was chilling with one of my homies last week. I haven't seen her in like, you know, a couple years and that. And she was like, why are you looking like King Julian for with that haircut, bro? I'm like, what? But you know what? King Julian is a goat. So it's
King Julian. Shout out to King Julian.
Shout out to Madagascar, bro.
You
know, that hippopotamus, bro.
Thick.
Like some of you, man. Hey, you hippopotamus looking motherfucker. No, I'm joking. Give me a topic.
Do you even have a topic?
You see how I like ran out of buzz?
We all ran out of buzz.
If this was Chipmunk, you wouldn't have run out of buzz.
Never.
But I ran out of buzz. Depressed. Depression has hit.
Well, you know what it is.
Have you thrown the word depression about too much? Please stop doing that. Thank you.